Well, this story was told to me by Richard Green, who's a Darug elder and a native speaker of Darug language, which is the people that are the traditional owners of King's Cross. It was about 1796, and the convict settlement was in its early days. Now, a group of convicts kidnapped this young Eora woman, about 14 years old, and they take her out and they rape her. But what they do is they chop her. They chop her arms and legs off, and they leave her body down there by the river. It's just down over the hill where we are in
Rushcutters Bay Park, sort of?
Yeah, around Rushcutters Bay, around there. So the Darug mob, they track these fellas back because they know who everybody is from their footprints. And they follow them down and go into the camp at night and rip these guys away. There's two of them who are the identified rapists. And they take them down. There's a group of Darug. One of them is the oldest, is a senior man.
Yeah.
Now he sends the young men off because he doesn't want them to be stained by the murder. So he doesn't want them to be stained by the murder themselves because committing a crime like that is kind of bad for your soul, even if it's a payback situation they find themselves in. So he sends the young guys away. And then he personally gets these two white guys and chops them up into little, kills them with a war axe. They had these stone-headed axes. The stone heads are kind of, they're fixed onto the wooden shaft with a kind of a glue. It's made from a kind of a gum that they make out of like a plant kind of residue thing. Yeah. So he chops them up, and it all happens right down there at Rushcutters. But it gets written up in the history books as a Aboriginal atrocity. There's no mention of the rape of the young girl and the fact that she was cut up. Because in the Eora thinking, this from Richard Green telling me this, that they could understand the rape because that was a crime they could understand, but what they couldn't understand was the horrific mutilation of her body, which the convicts did either to hide her, so that they could never be caught, or they were just fucked up guys, There's no... And then after that, what happens is a group of soldiers, they go out on a killing spree and down up below the hill to where the Stables Theatre is right now, and about 20 people get killed.
Nimrod Street?
Yeah, Nimrod Street. About 20 people get killed just down the other side of that thing. They come into they haven't got horses, but they come into the camp just before dawn and just fucking shoot everybody.
And is that why no blackfellas ever sleep rough in Rushcutters Bay Park?
Richard Green told me that it's a place that to this day is avoided because it's got a bad feeling in the spiritual things that happen in a piece of country stain the country, and that place still carries that stain. And he's of the opinion that perhaps a lot of that kind of bad feeling is what seeped into the cross and why the cross has become what it is. That there was a thing that existed here way before the suburb came.